Oh man, so the past couple of days, Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears have been trending, and all for the wrong reasons. Now, initially when I seen this, I thought it was simply a nasty attack on Aries after the Lizzo situation, and Tiffany Haddish was just simply a casualty due to association. But when I did my due diligence, goodness gracious, it was worse than I imagined. See, I'm no Karen. I'm all for comedians. I love comedy. I even slip lame jokes into these videos sometimes, so I try my best to find new ones. But Tiff and Aries are lucky that they're simply being sued and aren't receiving charges. You feel me? Listen. I wouldn't have spoken on this if I had not seen the now deleted skit that sets the ground for this lawsuit that we're going to be speaking about now. But please bear with me during this video, because I'm going to have to speak as figuratively as I can so this doesn't get flagged. You know how YouTube gives down on your boy, but I'll still do my best to break down what's going on with Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears. Now, what I need y'all to do for me, I need y'all to help me out. Please help me out by smashing the like button and engaging in the comment section, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. You know it's Godspeed to 40,000 subscribers. We almost there. Let's go ahead and get there. Join the family if you haven't already. So let's get into it. So the two comedians are currently being sued by a 22-year-old lady, and she's making a complaint on behalf of her and her younger brother, whom she is now the guardian over. Now, their claims is that they were coerced into filming explicit skits when they were kids. The girl 14 years old and the boy 7 years old. Now, they saying that they've been traumatized for life as a result of allegedly being groomed when they were children. Now, the boy also claims to be molested, if y'all get what I'm trying to say, but not trying to get caught by the bots, claims to be molested by both defendants. Now, in a lawsuit obtained by TMZ, the older sister says she was just 14 when Haddish had gained her trust and convinced her to film a sexually suggestive video, with Haddish teaching her how to mimic fellatio for the skit. Now, the sister says her resulting trauma has prevented her from dating because she's scared she'll be taken advantage of and led down a path of false trust, like the path that Haddish led her down. And both siblings say they have developed social disorders, and the brother claims he is so afraid of being watched or recorded he places band-aids over all the cameras on his electronics. So I'm not here to challenge the validity of the mental toll that this experience has placed on these two, but these statements are definitely necessary to get the bag. Now, I'm no expert at law, so I don't know if they're able to pursue any charges, so a lawsuit may be the only form of accountability that can be placed on Aries and Tiffany Haddish. Law folks, let me know in the comment section below what y'all think, if they can be charged. But the mother has been trying to sue Aries for a while, but it just hasn't worked. Tiffany's attorney Andrew Bretler says the lawsuit is purely an extortion attempt, telling us plaintiff's mother Trisha Morris has been trying to assert these bogus claims against Ms. Haddish for years. Bretler continues saying every attorney who has initially taken on her case, and there were several, ultimately dropped the matter once it became clear that the claims were meritless and Ms. Haddish would not be shaken down. Now, Ms. Morris has her adult daughter representing herself in this lawsuit, and the two of them will together face the consequences of pursuing this frivolous action. Aries Spears' lawyer also says that he will not be shaken down. The siblings also say that their mother tried to reach a $15,000 settlement with Aries Spears over the alleged weird, nasty skit. Now, they are going after Haddish and Spears for damages. Now, I know what many people think is like, how do we get here? What led to this shit? What was the mother? How did she let this all happen? So the mother is said to be good friends with Tiffany Haddish. So the two plaintiffs are going by Jane Doe and John Doe. Now, they're saying that Tiffany Haddish was a guest speaker at a comedy camp that Jane Doe attended, and Haddish had told the then 14-year-old Jane Doe that she had the perfect role for her in the summer of 2013, according to the complaint. Now, Haddish told Jane Doe's mother a redacted and completely minimal explanation of the skit. Now, Jane Doe said that Tiffany and Aries showed her an example of a skit with an older man and a college-aged woman arguing over a sub sandwich, and before eventually starting to eat the sandwich simultaneously from either end, the two appeared to moan and make nasty noises as they both ate the sandwich in a manner that simulated the act of fellatio, the lawsuit says. Once again, I'm censoring myself for the bots. Bear with me. So Spears told Jane Doe to mimic what she's seen and heard in the video, and Haddish advised her how to do it. And Jane says that she did what they told her to do so she could go home. Now the following year, the lawsuit claims Haddish offered to book and arrange and film the then 7-year-old John Doe for a Nickelodeon sizzle reel at Spears' home. Now they stripped him down to his underwear for a video called The Mind of an Edophile. Once again, that's censored, using mine. We're going to talk in more details about that video a little later. Now after filming that, John Doe called his mother crying, and the lawsuit claims he no longer wanted to film. The lawsuit claims the mother of the children reached out to Spears shortly after wanting to see the footage. Now Spears claimed he had not edited the footage and would get it to her when it was edited. Now a few days later, Spears allegedly said John Doe was uncooperative and the footage was unusable and deleted, the complaint alleges. Now, however, the video was showcased on a popular website called Funny or Die. Now the site told NBC that the content appeared on this website as user generated and it was removed in 2018 after they became aware of its existence. Now Funny or Die found this video absolutely disgusting and would never produce such content. That's what the website said and told NBC News, and they were not involved with the conceptualization and development, funding, or production of this video. Basically what they're saying is Funny or Die was kind of like YouTube, or trying to be like YouTube for comedians, and it was uploaded by a user onto the website, so they have no real control over what they did. Now according to the complaint, the family was made aware of the video's existence due to a 2018 gossip column on Spears' past controversies. The lawsuit claims the mother of Jane Doe and John Doe tried to settle the issue with Spears in the past without proper legal representation. Now this alleged settlement does not apply to the plaintiffs due to several legal issues, including a lack of adequate representation for a minor in court, as well as the agreement was never presented to superior courts, the complaint states, Now once again, when this first came out, many people said it sounded like lies and a money grab because the headlines were so extreme. But I'm gonna be honest with you, like Aries and Tiff, you should have settled out of court. You should have settled this, because once Twitter found this skit, it confirmed most of what was written in the lawsuit. And my thoughts while viewing this was wondering, where the heck is the humor? The premise of the skit is Tiffany Haddish as a young mom who's too busy living her best life, so she needs her uncle to watch her child.
Uncle Pete, can you please watch TJ for me? I gotta run to the post office.
10 p.m.
It's the 24-hour post office. Hopefully they playing that new Drake. Hey. But look, anyways, he got his comic book. Everything should be cool. He shouldn't be any problem to you. If you need anything, just call me. Okay, bye.
So Aries Spears, the uncle, goes on to watch the little boy and gets extra creepy by doing things like staring at him in his boxers or squirting water on the little boy's back and even getting in a tub with him.
You want me to spend a little bit of Michael Jackson time with the boy, huh? All right.
What's even more sick, as you can tell that the instructions was to do things to mistakenly turn his uncle on as he played in his underwear or took a shower. Then to top it all off, to finish the video, they flipped the perspective and had the 7-year-old stare at Aries while he was in his boxers. And as a person with the background in film production, for them to get the child to perform the role in the way that manifested in the skit, it brings some truth to the claims of grooming in this lawsuit. Now, I have to go back to the question. I got to get back to the question. Where was the humor in this? I'm all for comedians' right to express themselves and tell dark truths, but to do that at the expense of children was completely wrong. And Aries and Tiffany Haddish must receive some form of accountability for this. And yes, even if it was an old skit, yes, this isn't the same as being canceled for an old tweet that contained a joke that was acceptable in 2012 and doesn't fly in today's climate. This was a real life tangible incident that has reportedly caused trauma to real people. The funniest thing from this is many women were saying that they could see this coming from Aries, but were shocked that Tiffany was involved. And I'm like, huh? Have y'all actually took a step back and analyzed Tiffany's comedic character? She parodies a hypersexual black woman that's so inappropriate that she can't control it no matter the setting. That's her call to fame. Now, I'm not shunning it, but that's just simply the truth. I honestly think Tiff is a better dramatic actor rather than a comedian, so I've enjoyed her roles as the comedic foil or straight man in several TV shows and movies. And I'm sorry, but the film geeks know what I mean by the straight man. But basically, she's a serious character and contrasted by the comedic relief character. Let me get back on track. But listen, I don't hate Tiff, but this situation right here needs to be amended some type of way. A lawsuit may be the only way at this point in time that can hold them accountable. Once again, the law experts out there, let me know, is this something that they could be charged for? They're not looking for charges. They just want them to be held accountable. It looks like it seems to be, and they probably got to come up out a check for this. I don't know. Am I over exaggerating? Am I overreacting? Have you guys seen this skit? and I ain't gonna lie to you, if you think this cool, I'm gonna look at you with a side eye. I ain't trying to shame you, I ain't trying to blame you, but what's going on in that mind up there? If you look at this skit and you think, oh, that's cool, he ain't that bad. What? Oh man. But listen, I'm really interested in hearing you guys' thoughts, so let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys help me out in the algorithm by smashing the like button and turn the noti bells for all new posts moving forward. And if you haven't already, join the game. 40k subscribers, we on the way. Godspeed to 40k. We almost there. Add to that number. It's your boy Stacy. I'm gonna get up out of here though. Yo.